So hey guys, welcome to another video, and I almost missed this piece of news because Blizzard is very sneaky about it. They are very sneaky about this, alright? If it wasn't for a guildie named Apophis, the Dirty Mage Clicker, also our range DPS officer, but he's a dirty clicker, I know it. What Blizzard is doing is they are increasing the item level of all gear from Blackrock Foundry by 5. And the more cynical amongst you might go, that kind of sounds like a nerf to Blackrock Foundry. And yes, that's exactly what they are doing. They are nerfing Blackrock Foundry, but they are doing it in the best way possible. Okay, there are worse things that could have happened. Alright, let's give the players 10% buff to everything, or let's nerf the bosses by 10%, or let's put an NPC there which you talk to, and he then goes boss by boss, and he's like, you know what, they're kind of special, and they really, I would really appreciate it if you would loosen it up a bit, and, you know, kind of let them win, you know, they would be very happy about it. And then Darmok is like, okay, I'm gonna loosen it up a bit, say that little thing, woof woof, you know, that kind of bullshit, that doesn't make any fucking sense, but, you know, there it is. And what this does, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, is it makes Highmaul obsolete. Absolutely useless for pretty much everyone. For me as a raider, there is no point of me going into Highmaul, because there are no better items there anymore, even if I'm mostly equipped in heroic gear. Even Mythic is not an upgrade for me from Highmaul, and it completely removes it from the gear progression. And this is what I have a problem with, because Blizzard, you fucked it up again. Alright, we moved away from the Mists of Pandaria way of, let's get to 90, then do dungeons, LFR, and then fuck it up in normal modes and heroics, and annoy people around you. And you need to get shouted at enough so you fucking learn it and stop failing. Alright, we moved away from that. It was get to level 100, do dungeons, then maybe summon a boss in garrison, go fight the world bosses, do a garrison invasion, maybe craft something, maybe buy something from the auction house, maybe do a challenge mode, and then maybe you do Highmaul normal mode, and if you're out of options, you can then go and do LFR. And it's gonna be once again the same thing. Level 100, dungeons, LFR, and then fuck it up in raids until you get shouted at enough so you fucking learn it. No! You fucked it up, Blizzard. No, don't. No. You fucked it up. And also, this whole thing just spoils Blackrock Foundry. Once this nerf comes in, and I'm gonna call it a nerf, like it or not, once this thing comes in, it's not gonna be the same anymore. You're not gonna be as satisfied with a new boss when it finally dies. You're not gonna be as satisfied as you are now. Before the nerf, you just spoiled it, you ruined it. Alright, it's still gonna be very rewarding and very satisfying to kill a boss, but it's just after the soft nerf. Alright, we've killed it, but it was after the soft nerf. No, you ruined it. You idiots. Oh man. That's not fair. I made a video like a week ago and I was like, oh, Blizzard is not nerfing it, you know, they're like, fuck you and go and learn it, and a week later, we're kind of nerfing Blackrock Foundry because, you know, it's too hard. And yes, Blackrock Foundry is too hard, and you have to see the good side of this. Right, some classes even and specs are getting shafted, they can't do Blackrock Foundry on Mythic. And certain bosses are just like, you can't have this class. This class just doesn't work here. And because of this, it's gonna give, you know, more space for those people. So everyone can actually go and do those bosses. You don't have to class stack in order to kill certain dudes. So that's a good thing. But removing Highmaul from the gear progression completely, I don't know. Right? So Blackrock Foundry Raid Finder is going to drop the same item level as Highmaul normal mode. So what's the point of going into Highmaul normal mode? No, you're just going to do all the things, you know, you're going to do dungeons and all this shit. Maybe you will go into Highmaul LFR, and then you will go into Blackrock Foundry LFR, and maybe if you're out of options and you still maybe want a piece of gear, you might want to go into Highmaul normal mode. But it's very unlikely. And people will never play Highmaul as it's supposed to be, because they're just going to go through on normal mode and then they are onto Blackrock Foundry, or they're going to do LFR and then they will move on to Blackrock Foundry, and that's it. There is no point of going back into Highmaul unless you're kind of like, you know what, I already did both LFRs, I did all this stuff, I might want another item, I might want to go into Highmaul normal mode. Yeah, no, not really. That's not going to happen. So Blackrock Foundry LFR is going to drop the same item level as Highmaul normal mode. Blackrock Foundry normal mode is going to drop the same item level as Highmaul heroic mode. And Blackrock Foundry heroic mode is going to drop the same item level as Highmaul mythic. Now, some can argue that certain bosses in Blackrock Foundry heroic are as hard as some mythic bosses in Highmaul, and I would agree with that. Okay, mythic Kargath, that boss is easier than heroic Blackhand. Heroic Blackhand is really hard, right? So, you know, it kind of ruins the whole thing. Oh man, I'm still gonna be very happy when we kill a new boss, but it's not gonna be the same. It's spoiled. Okay, it's not the same. We've killed it, yeah, we did, he's dead, yes, cheer and stuff, but it's after the soft nerf. And even though it's still satisfying, it is just not the big thing that's supposed to happen after you kill a boss, which is to scream like mad, look into the corpse, see that there is no item for you in that corpse, and then use your coin and roll gold. Alright, that's what's supposed to happen after you kill a new boss. You open the corpse, there are no items fit for you, you click your coin, you roll gold, and you're like, bleh. But he's dead though! Haha, that's cool, cheer and stuff. So yeah. Sneaky Blizzard trying to hide this from us. But I found it, thanks to Apophis, the dirty clicker. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.